Hours of firefighting are most visual on scene with huge flames and collapsing buildings, but it is after the battle, after the blaze, that it's most deadly. Good morning, Kentuckiana. I'm Juliana Valencia.
And I'm Chris Williams. Carcinogens hidden in the flames are leading to epidemic cancer rates. But even when these brave men and women lose their cancer fight, the battle lives on with family members struggling to get line of duty death protections and benefits. GMK's Rob Harris explains where the laws are now and how families are fighting for change.
When officers or first responders die in the line of duty, their families are eligible for $360,000 from the federal government. But right now, cancer is not recognized as a line of duty death for firefighters at the federal level. This means they don't qualify.
You know, you can be really passionate about something until it's time to pay. Everybody wants proof, right? And that's what we're working on as the IAFF. We're trying to show you, look, this is the real stuff. You know, it's killing us, and we need help trying to get around this. So.
There have been some victories state by state in recent years for firefighters and their families, but that doesn't mean their fight is over. Let's look at Indiana first. Families are entitled to $150,000, and spouses and children can get free tuition at in-state schools. Cancer is a line of duty death in Indiana, but the burden is on the firefighter to prove that their cancer is from the job. They're even expected to document the specific fires they blame for their disease, and this can be a tall order over the course of a long career.
Never before have firefighters had to have that burden placed on them, and now it's like, wait, I've been doing this for 30 years. I don't know, has anybody else coming in behind me and documenting exactly what was burning and what's off-gassing from that product and what cancer does that cause? So we're kind of in uncharted territory right now.
In Kentucky, families get $80,000 from the state plus help with college. Right now, though, only 12 types of cancers are eligible for line of duty death. And there are other restrictions too. For example, if a firefighter uses any tobacco products within 10 years of diagnosis, they're disqualified from line of duty benefits, regardless of the type of cancer.
Now, it doesn't matter how many fires you fought. If you fought them next to two other members who aren't tobacco users and they catch the same cancer that you do, you are still not eligible for those benefits.
Even with these current struggles, this is all actually an improvement from past years, when cancer wasn't even on the radar for firefighters. But they're still pushing forward to keep the movement going.
It's important because firefighters are dying. We know that's happening, and we are public workers. So it takes politics oftentimes to help us. So that's why it's important.
Just this year, President Donald Trump signed into law a new national database to begin tracking firefighter cancer deaths across the nation. This was the result of a push in part from first responders right here in Kentuckiana. And the hope is that a clearer picture of this threat will lead to better protections in federal law. So that's just one of the ways we're seeing this battle for change and protections come. But Brooke, you're going to talk tomorrow about a lot of these different things, and we're already seeing amazing people in our community making a difference.
Yeah, I saw this notice posted where the director of J-Town's La Petite Academy, right off Hurstbourne in Shelbyville, saw our coverage yesterday of what is needed, most needed in the fire departments to help prevent cancer. She saw baby wipes was on the list, thought, okay, what more can we give as a daycare, and supplied them with a whole case of baby wipes. This coincidentally on the same day the Anchorage Middletown Fire Department was in-house giving the kids tours for Fire Prevention Week. So just so cool.
I love it. No, that already your stories that the two of you have been doing this week are making a difference and inspiring others to help out.
Well, I mean, I think it's just, it's hard to talk to so many firefighters as you and I have been doing for a few weeks now and not feel moved. So that is our goal tomorrow, is to share with you guys. There are so many different ways that you can help these families who really are risking a lot and sacrificing a lot to be there for us when we need them.
And if you've missed any of these stories, you can see them right now at WHAS11.com. You can also check them out on everyone's social media posts.
Yeah.
We've been having a lot of those social media posts.
It has been just spreading across the board from Facebook and Twitter. So many
a lot of people are
reaching
interested about this, and they want to learn more.
You have firefighters in your family, correct?
My brother-in-law's a firefighter.
What's the one thing in the last 4 days that you learned that you didn't know before, that you'll take home at the end of this week?
Good question. So I became interested in this because he was the one who told me about all of this. But I think it's the fact that it's all cancers. I mean, I assume that, say, lung cancer would be more prevalent. It's every cancer that they are more at risk for.
Yeah.
So
prostate and testicular cancer, one of the top 2 cancers among firefighters right now.
And looking forward to the story tomorrow. In the meantime,